Uh, Amit, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Now, company is forayed into the so-called nutrition segment. Could you help with us that why have you decided to move into it? Because I understand that the market is big. I respect that. But competition is also big. And number of people entering into this market is also large. On Instagram, on Facebook, every day I don't get one post but 3 to 4 posts that buy nutraceuticals. This is good for body, good for gut, good for health, good for skin, good for hair also.
Yeah, so I'll tell you that what you see on Instagram are the B2C segments. Our strength has been in the B2B till date, and in the pharma segment, we focus primarily on the inactive ingredients, and in the food application, we focus on the functional foods for the bakery, confectionery, dairy, beverages, salad soups, instant foods. So it is but natural that we move beyond the functional foods to the nutritional ingredients, and we still cater to the same set of customers. So that is how we feel that it's a natural movement from the functional food industry to the nutritional industry.
The nutritional market, as we understand, is a mammoth $252 billion and only expected to grow more. Wanted to understand what your current market share is, considering you're a young company and you're targeting and, expecting only higher and higher growth as well as revenue potential. So from a 3 to 4 years perspective, where is it that you see yourself?
So I would specifically want to indicate that in the B2B segments, that means I supply my customers the premixes what they require. So in the premix industry for the nutritional market, I see myself as a 20% market share over a 3 to 4 year horizon, and I think that's very fair.
Okay. Almost 60% of your produce is exported to 45 countries. How's
Yeah.
the export outlook and what are the demand trends that you foresee for your existing product portfolio?
So we believe that for our existing product portfolio, it would continue to be on the same lines as it was historical. So this year as well, we see that approximately 70 to 75% of our exports would be for produce would be exported out to the 45 countries, which are our target markets. And along with that, we would kind of continue our functional food and the nutritional segment as well.
Good morning. This is Nayantara also joining in on the conversation. So you've entered the human nutritional business. We saw the stock reaction also post that announcement. Very recently, you also opened up a subsidiary in Dubai, saying you wanted to take advantage of the trade agreement with UAE. But if I were to talk to you about this year's expansion plans and the plan that you have for a 7,000 MT capacity plant and the expansion of that, can you tell our viewers, your shareholders, the analyst community tuning in about that?
So we have expansion plans underway. Capex is underway. We should see this commercializing in the Q4 of this financial year, and beyond that, in the next financial year, we should see these figures coming onto the balance sheet. It's on track.
Okay, so it'll come in the balance sheet going forward. What we have seen, however, in the quarter that's gone by, margins that were under pressure. You're clearly in expansion mode. You have global plans, like I talked about the Dubai subsidiary. You want to do the human nutrition business, grab a lion's share of that market. But going forward, then, when you do all of this, what will be the impact on the margins?
See, so we expect that we can be able to maintain the margins. The last quarter and the quarter gone by have been tough on account of external volatilities. We expect things to sober down as we move ahead, and the crude and the supply chain cost to come down reasonably. So margins should be maintained.
Okay, so you'll be able to sustain those kind of margins. Soon after the IPO, what we had seen, and it was, of course, a great IPO that we'd seen, you had talked about a letter of intent from Grasim and certain expansions that could take place with them. And that's, of course, for your core business. Can you talk more about that now?
So that's the operation and management part of our business. So we had, in fact, there were discussions going on even before the IPO. It just so happened that the things materialized, and we had declared it after the IPO. There was actually no correlation with the IPO as such. Media kind of brought it out that it came in as a afterburner of the IPO coming in. So that's an operation and management, and we do undertake operation and management of complex chemical process plants, effluent treatment plants, wherein our people are put in for managing and giving out the product as per the quality norms of the customer. That's a very good value add, I would say, considering that we have no capex in place for a certain segment of our revenue.
Okay, so that's where you're going to see volumes pick up as well, and which will aid the top line as well. And I would imagine there would be other such operational updates with other members of India Inc. going forward and other companies. So all the time that we have for today. Thank you so much for joining us live. The stock on your screens as well, you'll be able to see trading with a positive bias. We're going to take